Hello and good morning from Glasgow. The information that we are getting at this point in time is that the Indian delegation here in Glasgow is doing everything possible in their powers to ensure that the baggage of the boxing contingent arrives in Glasgow ASAP. The baggage has still not come. It's about 8:35 a.m. at the moment when I'm recording this for you. The boxing team arrived in Glasgow last afternoon, early evening, afternoon. We were at that point in time next to the Moxie Hotel where they are staying. I have to say this, it is not the fault of the Indian contingent at all. Their flight was cancelled from Belfast where they were training. The flight was cancelled, and when they were put on a next flight, the airline did not get their baggage loaded, which is very common now in Europe when flights are cancelled. So they travelled from Belfast to Glasgow. The baggage did not arrive with the team. Unfortunately, their first match is on the 24th, so there's not much time. We are conscious of the fact that from 5 a.m. in the morning, once again, the Indian delegation has been in touch with multiple airlines, whether it is BA, whether it is Aer Lingus. They've also talked to their travel agent Boria to try and solve the problem ASAP. So that's the update that we are getting, that the Indian boxing contingent, which arrived in Glasgow last afternoon, they have not yet received their baggage, but the Indian delegation here is doing everything to try and coordinate with the airline authorities, to try and coordinate with the official travel agents, to try and coordinate with everybody possible in the system, to try and see that if the baggage could come and reach Glasgow as soon as possible, because all of these boxers, they need it for their training, the boxers need it for their preparation, and they get into the ring on the 24th, which is day after tomorrow. So this is the first kind of niggling issue that has hit the games or the Indian delegation, not for a fault of the Indian contingent. And there is always this conscious thing that, oh, the Indians are not serious enough. No, that is not the case. In Europe, if you have traveled in Europe, I can tell you from my personal experience that if a flight is cancelled, then there are many, not just flights, even intercity trains or intercountry trains are also getting cancelled, and baggage has been an issue. In this case, the baggage was not loaded by the airline to come from Belfast, which is Northern Ireland, to Glasgow, which is Scotland, and now it will be on the Indian delegation to try and do everything that they can to try and ensure that this problem is sorted. I can tell you they've been in touch with multiple airlines, Aer Lingus, BA for a fact, and they're also coordinating with Boria to try and ensure that the boxers' problem is sorted. So that's the update that I can give you from here in Glasgow. We will keep you updated on this particular story as to when the boxers finally get their baggage. Thank you very much for watching and for all the breaking news here on Revsportz from the Commonwealth Games.